Should you buy Netflix stock? Netflix reported earnings last week and the stock jumped almost 10%. A big reason for the rally was that Netflix said it can bring in $3 billion in free cash flow in 2023, almost double last year's figure of $1.6 billion. Free cash flow is a key metric here because Netflix earnings account for content costs on an amortized basis. In other words, the cost of content gets written off over time. That means earnings are reported much higher than free cash flow, which records the actual cash spent at the time. So Netflix's projection for $3 billion is a significant declaration that the company can grow while still managing content spend. The news sent shares up to $343, giving the company a market cap of $155 billion. With $6 billion in cash and $14 billion of long-term debt, the enterprise value is roughly $163 billion. Revenue over the last 12 months is $31.6 billion and net income was $4.5 billion, meaning the company is valued at 5.2 times revenue or 35 times earnings. And based on the company's guidance of $3 billion in free cash flow, the company is valued at 54 times next year's free cash flow, which is a much more reasonable valuation than it was previously. There was also good news on subscriber numbers, which jumped to 231 million, and positive signs from the introduction of paid ads. Despite this, an investment in Netflix involves some risk. With so many rivals competing for attention, it's still not clear how good a business streaming media is going to be. The recent rally is based on the idea that Netflix can nearly double free cash flow, but the company still needs to execute on that figure this year. Meanwhile, CEO Reed Hastings just stepped down and is being replaced by the duo of Ted Sarandos and Greg Peters. There aren't many examples of successful companies being run by dual CEOs. For those reasons, I've decided to give Netflix a bearish rating. I'm not convinced the company has enough growth left to merit the high valuation multiple. But these are my personal opinions, not financial advice, and I've got no position in this stock. For more detailed investing ideas, visit our website overlookedalpha.com.